What does Benny's continued support mean to you, especially when it comes to, supporting mental health awareness and also
Yeah.
supporting your own?
I think it's so important to equally have anyone around you, especially a partner that understands where your values are and
Mm.
what's important to you. And if they don't align morally, sometimes it can be a little.
So here's the secret no one tells you about the perfume Selena Gomez wore when she got engaged. It's not just a scent, it's a story. A whisper of spice, a hint of something unexpected. And suddenly you're not just wearing a fragrance. You're part of a legend that everyone wants to believe in. Every time I wear it, I find myself stealing moments to breathe it in, as if catching a memory I don't want to let go of. Compliments come from strangers, friends, even the occasional passing dog walker, and each one feels like an echo of Selena's own fairy tale. If you're dreaming big, if you're hoping for something magical to land in your lap, maybe, just maybe, this is your secret weapon. But the real magic is in what happened next, a story that starts in a world of beauty, but quickly becomes something so much more. Imagine the world's biggest beauty retailer, a stage where the stakes are higher than diamonds and every move is watched by millions. Now, place two of the most watched women on the planet at the center of that stage, Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber. Their names alone are enough to send hashtags flying, but what unfolded was a drama so captivating. Even the most jaded of us couldn't look away. It all began, as so many stories do these days, with an Instagram post. Hailey Bieber celebrating a decade of New Year's with her husband, Justin. The post was a mosaic of love and laughter. But for those who followed the saga, it was also a minefield of meaning. Some saw innocent celebration. Others detected sly nods, subtle references, and the kind of side-eye that only the internet can truly decode. The comment sections exploded. Was this shade? Was it a flex? Was it a gentle jab at Selena, whose own star has never shone brighter? The answers were as varied as the emojis flooding in by the thousands. Selena, for her part, stayed silent. No cryptic subtweets, no midnight stories, just the sound of the internet gnawing on its own speculation. But sometimes, the loudest response is the one you don't say out loud. While the world argued, Selena and her rare beauty team were quietly working behind the scenes, preparing to drop a bombshell of their own. Ulta Beauty, the industry giant, had a decision to make. Which celebrity brand would get the spotlight, the shelf space, the prime real estate that turns product into icons? Both Rare Beauty and Hailey's Road Beauty wanted it. Both had fans. Both had influence. But only one could take the crown. When Ulta chose Rare Beauty for an exclusive partnership, the message rang out louder than any Instagram feud. In the world of celebrity beauty, retail partnerships are everything. They're the gatekeepers of success, the difference between a passing trend and a household name. Ulta's choice was a declaration. Selena's brand wasn't just popular, it was powerful. It was here to stay. For Hailey, whose road beauty had been hyped as the next big thing, the news was a gut punch. Her minimalist vision, that signature glazed donut skin, had captivated millions online. But a viral Instagram moment doesn't always translate to real-world dominance. In the echo chambers of fandom, the news hit like a thunderclap. Selena supporters danced in digital victory laps, celebrating not just a business win, but the quiet dignity of Selena's response. For them, Rare Beauty's ethos, authenticity, inclusivity, mental health, wasn't just marketing. It was a revolution, a reason to believe. Hailey's fans, meanwhile, rallied around Rode, insisting the brand's moment would still come, that true innovation can't be rushed. The battle lines weren't just about face serums or blush. They were about identity, loyalty, and the stories we tell ourselves about who wins and why. In a world where every product launch is dissected for meaning, where every social media post is a potential headline, the stakes have never been higher. Rare Beauty's ascent is more than a Cinderella story. It's proof that values matter. Selena's openness about her struggles, her insistence that beauty isn't about perfection, has resonated in a way that algorithms can't always predict. Her brand doesn't just sell lipstick. It sells hope, belonging, a sense that we're all in this together. And in an industry built on airbrushed dreams, that's the kind of authenticity that changes everything. Road Beauty, on the other hand, faces a steeper climb. Haley's influence is undeniable. Her taste, her eye for style, her ability to create viral moments, these are real assets. But turning buzz into longevity, hype into heritage, is a challenge of a lifetime. The next move she makes will define Rhode's future, a new retail partner, a game-changing product, a pivot in strategy. The world is watching and the clock is ticking. What's most fascinating is how this drama, which could seem superficial from the outside, is really a mirror for something deeper. It's about how we choose our heroes, how we root for underdogs, how we crave stories of redemption and reinvention. It's about the power of silence, the strength and restraint, and the art of letting your work speak for itself. And it's about the evolution of celebrity, from distant idols on magazine covers to entrepreneurs, advocates, and storytellers who shape culture as much as they sell products. The beauty industry is a glittering battlefield, but the real war is for our attention, our trust, our belief in something bigger than a trending hashtag. As rare beauty expands, as Rhode recalibrates, the question isn't just who will win the next deal or dominate the next shelf. It's who will redefine what beauty means, who will inspire us to see ourselves in new ways, who will turn a product into a movement. For Selena and Haley, the rivalry is just one chapter in a much bigger story. Both have spoken about wanting to move beyond the drama, to be seen for their work rather than their personal histories. Maybe one day, the world will let them. Until then, their every move will be watched, analyzed, celebrated, and critiqued. Because in the end, this isn't just about perfume or proposals or even beauty. It's about possibility. It's about finding your voice in the noise, standing your ground when the world is watching, and reminding us all that the truest kind of beauty is the kind that can't be bottled. So what happens next? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. In this story, the best is always yet to come.
Someone made me laugh because they asked me, they're like, how do you, like, shave your mustache? And I was like, I totally get it. I actually have melasma, you guys, and a pimple. It's from the sun, so you'll have to obviously wear sunscreen and be careful. And I have another pimple.
Everyone's different, right? When you listen to a song, what do you listen to first? I'm a lyrics girl. So I always am enticed by the cleverness, by the sadness, by the hidden meanings behind anything. And that's thrilling because then I take it in as my version. And those are the songs I remember the